All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Jerry Wells. Welcome back to Revealing All Comers. Man, this is going to be a very interesting episode. So me and Justin started this podcast, and well, he's not on it today, but that's okay. We have our new co-host, I guess. New, sure. New. You're not really new. I mean, you were on the last show.
Yes.
For ECW, so you're not really new, but new co-host to the show. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about WrestleMania 31. So before anyone, I'm sorry, Jake Howell, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
So we're talking about WrestleMania 31 today. Okay. So full disclosure, this is my favorite WrestleMania because it was the first one I watched live. It was the first WrestleMania I ever watched. I was not a fan for the longest time. I became a fan late 2014, early 2015. So this was the first WrestleMania we ever watched.
Decent one to start on, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We kind of jumped about 30 WrestleManias because we did one, and now we're doing 31. we really jumped in the timeline.
And a lot happened between then.
That is true. So did you want to talk about the pre-show Battle Royal?
I've not seen the pre-show Battle Royal since I watched it live back in the day. But
yeah.
I do want to discuss the ending. Right?
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
So first of all, just as like a little caveat, this is not a bad WrestleMania in my opinion, because I also watched this one live back in the day. This is back in the day when all of my family would gather and we'd watch WrestleMania because it's a family tradition, and this one was a really controversial one in the house because it kind of split the two down the middle.
Yeah.
Because there was my mom and dad who were like, what? And then there was me who was like, you know, two differing sides. And the whole time they're like, this is not the Junkyard Dog. I'm like, no, it's not. But anyway, so the pre-show Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, prestigious thing
the
back
second
then.
one.
The very second one. The year previous, Cesaro had won it, and that led nowhere. And that sucks for Cesaro.
It still hasn't led anywhere. Very sad.
Which sucks. This year, or I'm sorry, in 31's Battle Royal, it was pretty much the entire lower mid-card and the Big Show. The ending to this match is what kind of got me, because from out of nowhere comes Damien Sandow, Aaron Stevens, whatever you want to call him. There he is, and he is over like Rover in California. Or wait, did this take place in California?
It did. It took place at the Levi Stadium, the 49er Stadium, out in San Francisco.
Yes. Cali loves them some Damien Mizdow.
Oh, yes. I did too back in the day.
Now, we all did. He's somebody that should have gone places, but he didn't. Thank God he's in the NWA now doing fantastic stuff. Rest in peace, ? But also, I think we all knew in a hurry that he wasn't going to win it because the eventual winner was the Big Show, which made sense. Because not only is he the closest thing we have to Andre the Giant, but also keep in mind in WCW he was Andre's son.
Yes, that is true. He was technically Andre's son. Yes.
In the Dungeon of Doom, which that deserves an entire podcast on itself. The Dungeon of Doom, which is my favorite, worst, best wrestling thing of all time. I will quote that till this day. I love it. Now,
All right.
now the Big Show wins the pre-show battle royal.
Yep.
Stands by the trophy like everybody does.
That's right. Just like Andre, looking tall and
Just like, yeah, Andre's just looking down like, what is this?
yeah. He's like, this is how you honor me. Anyway,
I sold the garden now.
yeah,
God.
a lot.
Now, yes, not as much as San Martino, but close enough.
Oh yeah, very close.
Oh, okay. The next match is really good. Next match I loved
Okay.
so much. Like the opening match, the ladder
It'll be a match
match
of the show. Yeah. Okay. So first,
on the main show.
let's do some background. All right. So obviously Daniel Bryan won WrestleMania 30. Won at WrestleMania 30. He won the I guess the second undisputed championship technically.
Yes.
Where they were going to put the two championships back together and make one brand again under WWE and not Raw and SmackDown. Undertaker lost the streak, and of course the Shield ended like a month or two after WrestleMania last year?
After Payback, I believe.
Was it Payback?
I mean, they had just fought Evolution
They did?
in underrated.
That was the
classics.
second time.
Yeah, the second time, then
Yep.
old Rollins, bam, fuck you. So
Yeah, so this year, from ending WrestleMania in 2014 to beginning WrestleMania, the main show in 2015, Daniel Bryan versus Bad News Barrett versus Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper versus Stardust versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship, and I believe.
Wait, R-Truth was in there too.
Yes, he was. I don't know how I forgot him. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
Quinn, you better call somebody.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, he did.
Versus R-Truth. He was in there. I don't know why I forgot him. He's like one of my favorite wrestlers.
Snuck in on you.
There
he is.
Well, I have him written down here, like in the notes. I just forgot his name. I knew it. I knew it was there.
Then again, R-Truth at this time was very forgettable.
Well, the thing about it is, I mean, I'm so used to R-Truth pretending to be in matches and pretending to do this, where I honestly, the next year, 2016, he forgets that he's in the Royal Rumble, and he actually puts a ladder up there to try to get Money in the Bank, realizes there's nothing there, and then shoves off. So I'm just so used to R-Truth and doing stupid things.
Oh, yeah. He thought this was the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. He's not eliminated.
Also, Luke, Luke. Okay, every time Luke Harper comes up, when I see him wrestle, I kind of cry because I'm like, we lost him. He's gone.
Yeah.
And Lord, he had a good showing too. Like everybody had a good showing. But Luke was so cool to see because he was in his natural element of being a crazy person. Can
you believe half of this card is either out of WWE or retired wrestling?
Okay, I made this note to myself. I was like, half of the AEW roster is right here.
Yeah,
this is the AEW roster.
Yeah, it is. It's very close.
You got Cody, Mox, Brody Lee. Right?
Miro.
Okay, this entire Sting.
Yeah, Sting.
All right.
Yeah,
they're all here, baby. And what a weird thing it was. But this match was really fast paced, really, really fun. Enjoyed it thoroughly. It was and I think the best thing about it was like it's just feel. It's a classic WrestleMania opening match, and It was a car crash, and it was so much fun to watch.
I agree.
They picked all the right guys for this,
Yes.
especially Ambrose and Harper.
So did you write any notes this week?
I have mental notes.
Okay. I can't do mental notes. I have to write it down. So
both from when I first saw it when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Now from here, about this opening match, there is a spot where Ambrose pretty much just gets powerbombed on the outside of the ring onto a God. That is a lot of notes.
Yeah, I have one and about half a page of notes.
I have been caught lacking. But I do remember Ambrose getting shit canned on the outside by Harper with a power bomb through a ladder.
right through a ladder. Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Good God!
It's hard to watch back. It really is.
Well, okay. I've seen Ambrose do some crazy things.
Yes.
If anybody out here wants to watch Moxley, Ambrose, whatever you want to call him, do some crazy things, just look up John Moxley, Tournament of Death. There are pizza cutters, there are fish cutters, there's silverware. That's, go back on that. But this was, seeing that was just like, how did he take that? How'd you take that? Big Luke is about as tall as a damn red oak. So, he got him up pretty high and dumped him. It's a fantastic power bomb, though.
So I just want to read my notes real quick, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote, the commentator tells us that Truth is afraid of heights. As he said on Raw before the show, and he keeps reminding us. The match starts with everyone leaving the ring and lots of suicide dives, which is kind of weird. It was like everyone's like, okay, out of the ring.
Well, they were close to PWG's home.
That's true. Ambrose drops an elbow on everyone in honor of Randy Savage. Because I think he went in this year, right? Or did he go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bit of a sidebar. Do you think that Macho Man would headline that year's Hall of Fame? No, Kevin Nash did. No.
That's right. That's right, he did.
We'll get back to that later, hopefully, but
we will.
It was a fantastic elbow by Ambrose on everybody. It looked brutal.
Oh, before we continue, did I tell you what the next show is going to be?
What is it?
Or not the next show, but the show after the Starrcade?
What?
Starrcade 97.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's a lot to say with that one.
There is, but you know what? We're going to keep it till next week.
There's a lot to say. Now you got
a couple weeks.
Okay. But Ambrose and the elbow and
Ambrose. Dean goes through a ladder, which is what we were just talking about. And then Daniel Bryan headbutts Dolph like 50 times.
Okay, that spot made. Oh my God. I was like, Daniel, Bubby, please calm down.
Yeah.
You are going to die.
Yeah.
Stop. But then he gets that beautiful championship belt that they changed for no reason. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Do you know how we got that belt back?
How it what?
So they changed it to the Attitude Era version, where it's like the big oval.
Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Cody brought it out.
Yeah. So he begged them to bring back the old version for him.
Okay.
And they just kept
it.
And
I recall that at the time, right? It was like he was holding this bag, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Because like when you're a kid, you're stupid. And Then he pulled it out, and I had never seen like the classic like design.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I looked at it and I went, "That's my favorite."
That looks so much better.
It does. Like
It does.
no disrespect to the Attitude Era Oval Intercontinental Championship, but nothing to me beats that design. That like
I
the
agree.
big pillars. The only thing I wish is that it had like a black strap.
Really?
I prefer the black strap version. You know,
Yeah.
like the WrestleMania 3 kind of version.
Yeah.
I love the white strap. Hell, I even love the blue strap. And even Gold Dust weird gold strap. But I like the black strap. But the white was
Yeah.
cool to see. Had been seen it in a very long time.
Well, I
But
don't,
you know,
the thing about, like, okay, so, like, I like, obviously, this is on a black strap, but I actually
yes,
asked
black
them to put
strap.
on a white strap.
Really?
I did, yeah. I wanted a white strap for this one because I wanted to be different. I wanted to be, you know, I think I just,
That would have looked cool.
yeah, that's what yeah, and I thought of that before I knew SVBW had their championship changed to a
Yes.
white belt.
Which
But that's what I'm gonna do for Mayhem Wrestling. I want that to be a white strap, just to make it look, just to make it different,
oh yeah.
Since that was supposed
And
to be. But
there have been a lot of great white strap belts. The one that comes
there
to
have,
my mind the most is the IWGP Intercontinental Championship.
yeah,
And
rest in peace of that
it
one too.
okay, listen, Kota Ibushi, you are a fine wrestler, but you will forever be a scumbag to me because you got rid of the lineage of both. Okay, the IC belt, that's a mid card belt, but you got rid of the IWGP Championship. You, you know?
Well, I mean, they
Okay,
changed the belt. The lineage is still there.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Please,
No,
New Japan
it's
fans,
the
please.
same belt. It's just they just changed it to a different design. That's all.
Okay, the design is a bit controversial, but I don't mind it.
I like it. Again, it's different and it pops out at you more than the big,
Oh yeah,
you know.
but okay. One day we should review New Japan, but this is WrestleMania.
It is WrestleMania. We got on a really weird tangent.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. This is a podcast.
That's true.
People listen to it
Um,
when they sleep and all that.
that's true. Anyway, so let me just finish this real quick. Daniel Bryan headbutts Dolph like 50 times and pulls down the IC title and wins. What are your thoughts on this match watching it back?
I loved it. I thought it was the perfect way to open a WrestleMania. The one thing I wish they would have shown is Pat Patterson bringing the belt out
That would have been cool.
because that did happen and it was always good to see Pat. But this was a great match. Everybody got their chance to shine. To me, the MVP of this match was probably, I'd say, Ambrose, because Ambrose got to do all of his wacky stuff. Harper is always good to see. He's
Yeah.
just always good to see. And Ziggler did great. Barrett was understated, but he still did good. Stardust is always weird to see, but I'm glad he was there. And R-Truth is a gift of humanity. And Daniel Bryan, of course. Everybody loves D-Bry. Great
Yeah.
match. Right person winning.
Yeah. I would have to say that R-Truth is probably the MVP for me. Just because I don't think any wrestler would do the things that R-Truth does. Like,
No.
he was climbing up the ladder and actually acting scared. Like he's not actually afraid of heights, but he was actually acting like he was. Like,
And
how
he's
many
pretty
wrestlers
good
would
at it.
do that? Yeah, he is. He's very good at it.
Now, quick side fact about R-Truth that a young fan might not know, and it might shock you. if we don't count Bobo Brazil, R-Truth is the first black NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Because, well, and people would argue Ron Simmons, but Ron Simmons was the WCW belt.
WCW champion. Yeah.
So that makes R-Truth the first African American NWA World Champion.
Yeah.
Which, what an honor to have, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I agree.
But
and at such a young age at the time, too.
He was like in his 20s?
Yeah. Mid, I think, 25, 26, something like that.
I mean, we couldn't tell now because he just doesn't age.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, he doesn't. He looks the same.
But Truth did great in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good. I still cross my fingers. Hope he wins the world title one day.
God, I hope so.
But great match. I would give it probably. I'd say probably a 6 out of 10.
It's really close. I gave it to a 7 out of 10. I said this match was good, but Dean should have won. That's what I put.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Next match, I believe. Yeah, Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. What are your thoughts on this match before I get into my notes?
So first of all, both guys are tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And this match was really fun. This was a fun match. It was almost like a passing of the torch to get Seth over. You know, if anybody knows anything about Mania 31, Seth comes in the picture later. But he had a great match with Randy. Then again, Randy can he can give anybody a good match.
True.
This match is best known for the RKO that happened in it, but very good psychology, very good mat. The Phoenix Splash tease was pretty good, and J&J Security and all that were fun. I found it was a really fun match. I liked it a lot.
I also liked it. So let's get into some notes here. Seth betrayed the Shield and Randy Orton in the same year. Orton came back into the Authority and turned on Rollins. We got some backstory here. Seth gets acrobatic, and does a moonsault off the apron, which I thought was pretty interesting. We don't really see that a lot in modern wrestling.
You mean like the Acai moonsault?
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, sure. It's whatever the one he does off the apron.
Off the apron wouldn't be like an acai. If you springboarded off the rope and then did it.
No, he just jumped off the apron and did a.
Well then that's just fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. Springboard off the middle rope multiple times. That was his favorite move in this entire match.
Yes, indeed, it was.
Yes, Seth tried for 3 curb stomps, but only connected on one. With the third, Randy got out of, which was he was over and then put him up and down. I like that one a lot.
One of the best RKOs ever.
Yeah. I'll say probably. Well, no, probably not, because the one he did on Evan Bourne was pretty good too.
That to me is the best one.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah. That I think that's where the beginning of out of nowhere was for the RKO, was that one.
Fantastic RKO.
Pins and wins. I like this match a lot. What are your kind of final thoughts about
it? It did the right thing. Mm-hmm. It showed that, hey, Randy won because he capitalized, and Seth didn't look weak because, anybody would lose to that.
Yeah.
And it got Seth set up for the main event. But I think it was really good. I will probably give it a 5.5. This is for a singles match with this kind of build, it's pretty good. Really good.
I gave it 8 out of 10. I said this was a great match, but the interference was too much. They used J&J a lot more than I think they needed to.
That's what bogged it down for me.
Yeah.
You know? There's just too much.
Yeah. But Seth and Randy in the ring, always a great match to see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, mine would have been like a 7 if it wasn't for J&J just keep coming in. That was just kind of ridiculous.
It really was. I agree with that. Next match. Triple H versus Sting. What are your thoughts about Triple H's entrance here?
Okay. So they want you to know on this show that it's sponsored by Terminator. That latest Terminator movie. And I had forgotten.
Genesis.
Yes, Genesis. I had forgotten because it's been a little bit since the show about this entrance. So when I saw like the robots, I was like, wait a minute. Then Arnie came on the screen, and I'm like,
yep.
Oh shit. And then here comes Triple H, and I'm like, now I remember this.
Yeah.
Cool entrance.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit overkill because kind of shit on Sting's kind of entrance.
Yeah, we did.
Sting had the entire cast of Mulan for his entrance. He had little drum people. I'll be honest. It was clear which star they valued more in this match and in the entrances. That's just kind of.
Yeah. I will say though, I did like the Asian drums with Sting's music. I thought it really amplified the sound for it. That kind of made it feel bigger.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just that, in my opinion, when you put the Asian drums against the fucking Terminator,
yeah,
that's just kind of. Do you want Oriental music or do you want Arnold Schwarzenegger? It's just kind of a imbalance, but it is what it is.
Let's get this. Okay, so before I get in my notes, what did you think about this match? What are your first thoughts about it?
The match was pretty good to me.
I agree.
I thought it told the right story. It made Sting look strong, which that's you need to do that. They both got in some even offense.
Yeah.
Just evenly good wrestling. The crowd was in for it. They were having a good time during this match. Then came the big middle rising crescendo. If you've not seen this match, those of you listening or watching, the entire 1990s wrestling scene comes out and costs the match.
Yes.
Because DX comes out
and
interferes on behalf of Triple H, right?
Which is Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and X-Pac.
Yes. Which was pretty cool. I was like, oh, hey, there's DX. Now, I forgot about Mania 31, to be honest with you. I'd forgotten about most of it. So, when a few minutes later, when the NWO's music hit, I was like, Peacock, did you glitch on me? Am I watching something different? But then here they come, Here
they go. They're coming down.
Comes Hogan, Hall, and the Hall of Fame headliner Kevin Nash.
Yep.
And they come out. They walk slower than intended, kind of grounded to a whole little bit.
Yep.
But then again, it is Hogan, and some fighting happens, and it's all everybody's having a good time. I'm like, this is great, but then almost as if like Vince just put like a little cherry on top of it. Shawn Michaels kicked the shit out of Sting.
Yeah, he did.
He laid it in there for that one. He laid it in.
Mm-hmm.
there was some animosity between, old HB Shizzle and the Stinger.
Yeah.
Triple H won.
Yep. He did.
Okay.
And he said on commentary that WWE finally buried WCW.
Okay, the commentary for this match was annoying.
I agree.
Because that's all they talked about. It was just Bradshaw on commentary going, "Well, WCW tried to put us out of business." So I'm like, y'all try to put yourselves out of business.
True.
Y'all had a steroid trial. You had the gimmicks. You had Sid.
Yep.
And you just sit here and say, well, it was WCW. It wasn't WCW. You just sucked.
Yeah, and WCW was just happened to be better than you. So
okay.
At the time.
When WCW just WCW didn't win the war, sure made y'all bump up a little bit. But yes, we are aware. Apparently, this was the final nail in the coffin. It wasn't burying the entire WCW roster back in 1. It wasn't, all that.
Burying WCW altogether.
It was Triple H beating up Sting. That felt so forced. Vince was screaming in the headset.
Oh yeah.
Mention how they killed it. Yeah, do it, pal. Come on. Just like, calm down. Calm down. We get it. You won.
Tell them that we are the good shit. We can't say that on pay-per-view. Well, fuck you. Make them puke. Make them puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
God.
He's gonna puke. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, but the commentary aside, WCW buried itself, but that's besides the point. Triple H beat Sting, and that's bullshit. Didn't need to happen. Because Triple H didn't need the win. He's Triple H.
True. Right.
Sting didn't need to win either because he's Sting.
Could just ended no contest.
Well, you had DX and the NWO.
Yes.
Though my question was, DX had Shawn Michaels. Hypothetically, the only guy I could have seen in that role would have been Goldberg.
Yes, but he was not on speaking terms with WWE at that point.
No, he was in the hills of Colorado showing off cars on fucking A&E.
That's right, he was. Yes.
But this was a pretty cool match. It was a callback, Sting looked cool with his red jacket. Triple H.
I like the red jacket.
Yeah, Sting always had cool ring gear. There's no doubt about it. And Triple H is out here. He watched the Angry Video Game Nerd review of the Terminator game. He's like,
I can't do this.
I could do this, but really, really cool match. I liked it a lot. It's pretty fun. Really fun. What do you think about it?
All right. Yeah, rating first.
I would say, for the entertainment value alone of not only the NWO, not only DX, not only the Terminator, but the wrestling, it's a solid probably a 6.5. It was a spectacle match.
Mm-hmm.
It just ticked all the boxes for me personally.
So I'm gonna go into my notes here. Billed as a WWE versus WCW grudge match, this was a great match. It starts with headlocks and a slow start. Sting tries to get the Scorpion Deathlock on Triple H, but he got out. after a bit, DX comes out, and then the NWO comes out. The match ends with Triple H's pedigree. WWE finally buried WCW. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I said this didn't need to be WCW versus WWE in 2015, which I still stand by.
No.
Can you believe this show was 6 years old already?
Oh my God.
I know, right? March 31st, 2015. What crazy is that?
That is really crazy to think about how that was.
It really is.
I recall that night vividly too. That was a really fun
Me
night.
too. Yeah.
But
well, obviously I do because it's the first WrestleMania I ever watched, so it's gonna be very special to me.
I mean,
and of course, the ending always helps too.
We'll get to the ending because we'll get there. That ending to me was like, but pretty good match. Pretty like really good match.
Next, I forgot that this match happened. Paige and AJ Lee as a tag team, which is kind of weird considering last year, versus the Bella Twins, which is also kind of weird. What is your thoughts on this match with the Bella Twins in it?
So, first of all, only 2 people in this match know what they're doing.
It's the Bella Twins, right? Right, yeah. Totally.
Jared, be glad that there's 10 hours of road separating us. Just be careful. It's Paige and AJ, if you're wondering.
It's definitely Paige and AJ. I was just joking.
And that's no offense to the Bellas. That's no offense to the Bella Twins because, their personalities or whatever. But to be honest, I couldn't watch this because the Bellas have always irked me as people who are like, yeah, we got in this because we're famous. And
they weren't, though.
I mean, it worked. They were effective heels, I suppose it was like the Andy Kaufman kind of deal. But
right. But the Twins weren't famous when they got into wrestling.
No, okay. I meant like later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like in this era, like at this time, I hated them, and that is their job. But like I despised them. I was like, these, they kind of suck. Why is? Okay, first of all, that Divas Championship, burn it, douse it in flames, throw it off the side of the bridge. Thank God for Mania 32 and the women's title.
Hold on. Wait. I'm going to play devil's advocate for a minute. I'm going to defend this championship. Okay?
Okay.
Now listen.
I want to hear this.
Listen, okay?
Let's see how this works.
All right. So I understand why a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people wanted the women's championship to stay. The oval thing. They were like ovals back in the 90s for some reason.
Yes, they did. Oval Mania, baby.
Jesus. They wanted the oval championship to stay. But then in, 2009 or 2010 when they debuted this belt?
I think it was late 08, early 09.
I just want to make sure. I have to know before I continue here. Because
oh my God.
WWE Divas Championship. 2008. Okay, so it was in 2008. July 20th of 2008. I was about a year off.
Grim.
So now listen, okay? I understand why people don't like this belt, okay? It looks like I've heard this from What Culture back in the day. That it looks like a it just looks like an accessory, okay? Shit. But I mean, honestly though, okay, it's different. It's not called a women's championship. Back, during the same time period, TNA decided to name their women's championship the Knockouts division.
Yes.
Which is also different, and they designed it differently, and it really stands out to you. Are you going to tell me that this belt doesn't stand out to you? You're going to tell me that? This belt doesn't stand out? You're not going to remember this belt? As I have it on screen for everyone who's listening. I can't see it.
Kill it with fire.
Okay, that's a belt you don't forget.
Okay,
that gets seared in your brain.
Okay. I don't forget it because it's like a Vietnam flashback. Because I see it and I'm like, please, God above, if you're listening, take me now. Okay, look, I am not trying to.
This one,
Jared.
This one right
here. Hey, look. The belt aside, the belt is a topic for later between me and you.
That's right, it is, yes.
But this match was a bit weird to me because you had AJ who was ahead over time. You had Paige, who should have been the the poster child for this division. You had Brie Bella, who was and then
she tried. Brie Bella tried.
She tried. Yes. I respect Brie Bella. She's okay.
Oh yes.
She's okay.
Yes.
And then we get to somebody who makes the Kardashians look real.
Yes.
We get to somebody who, quite frankly, I've never respected nor liked, and quite frankly felt she was a stain on the great business of professional wrestling, and that's Nikki Bella.
Same.
She's aight. Not good. Definitely not good. Definitely not good.
Definitely not good. Definitely not good.
It's about as good as watching a one-legged man try to win a race.
Yeah.
But as AJ Lee herself would say later, talent is not sexually transmitted.
True.
George Hackenschmidt, Luthez, and Pat O'Connor are turning in their grave. Now,
yes.
This match, I cannot recall a single thing about it. I tried to get into it, but I couldn't.
Do you want me to read my notes?
Yes, because I'm lost.
Okay. Let me delete this Divas Championship first, and then we can...
Probably a good idea.
That's going to be on a quiz. Anyway. No, it's not. So I actually got this wrong because... So the first thing I wrote is wrong, and I don't really want to read it, and I don't think you want me to read it. I found out after watching the Raw After Mania that this first line I'm gonna read it because I thought it was true. It's not true, but I'm gonna read it anyway. I said that this is AJ's last match in the company, which is wrong because she was on the Raw After Mania. I don't know why I didn't remember that, but she is, and so that's wrong. And I know that. So we're just going to delete it like it never happened. But now it's recorded on this and it will live forever.
It'll haunt you for the rest of your life.
Well,
kind of like that damn Divas Championship.
Oh, you stop it.
No.
No. I said AJ gets bullied by the Bellas for half the match. But she comes back and makes the WWE champion tap. Which she did, which is amazing. I don't know how she wasn't champion for like 5 years in a row.
She was the only one besides Paige, maybe Natalya, who could have carried that division. I mean, look, AJ, sweetheart, if she would have come later, she would have been perfect.
Oh yeah.
But be it as it may, I liked AJ and Paige's parts in the match because they actually knew what the fuck they were doing. And
Well, Paige has been wrestling since she was like 13.
fighting with my family out in theaters back then. Go watch it.
Yeah, true.
Directed by The Rock.
The Rock.
The Scorpion King. The Tooth Fairy. But he, it was, I don't, oh no. Oh no. No.
Rating?
No.
Can't do negatives. You cannot do negatives.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm not sexist. I like women's wrestling when it is good.
Oh god. Here we go.
No, look. I love women's wrestling, and we have come such a long way.
Just in 6 years, we've come a long way.
From this.
Yeah.
However, when I watched this, I felt as though I was in the darkest chasm of all despair and no hope, and all the life had drained from my body. So I don't want to be depressed anymore. So I'm going to give this. I think 1.5. I can't give this anything else. I'm sorry, but no. No.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be so mad at me right now.
I'm not gonna judge you. We may have our differences on that fucking belt, but this is life. This is life. This is not a,
So I gave it an 8 out of 10. What about a 10 out of 10? If it wasn't for the Bella twins. I said AJ was great. Paige obviously did a great job. I base it mostly off of those two.
Okay.
Paige is my favorite women's wrestler of all time. Will never change no matter what happens.
Pretty good point. But I tried my best.
Yeah.
1.5 is maybe too harsh. That was like a joke.
Yeah.
If I rate it by Paige and AJ, it's probably a solid 5. But if we rate it off of, the other two,
yeah,
it's a solid 1.5 because I just can't stand them. They are like Muppets, and they won't shut up.
Yeah, it's hard for me to rate it under a 6, just because I love Paige so much, and I really do enjoy her work. And she did really good. I think she did great in this match. And having AJ tap out Nikki Bella, who's the Divas champion at the time,
it makes sense.
It does.
The Divas were just a byproduct of just the era. It isn't their fault.
Which will change the next year at WrestleMania 32. So
there's a definite change.
Yeah.
Because in this match we have the Bellas. The next year we have Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and I believe Becky was there too.
Becky Lynch, yeah.
Lita had the belt.
Yep.
Listen, I truly felt bad for Paige and AJ. Because they had to work around, the Bratz doll collection, trying to wrestle a match, and
did you say Bratz?
Yes, the Bratz doll collection. I'll also go with the Barbie collective.
Barbie collection, yeah.
It's just a shame that all those years we had to watch that women's wrestling when there was better women's wrestling going on.
Yep.
Such a shame.
Let's move on.
Yes.
To another match that let's
just get a positive. What's the next match? What's the next positive?
Rusev versus John Cena.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. You think I'm gonna shit on it? I'm not.
I
I love
do
the
feel
match.
that way. Okay,
I
good.
I love the match.
All right.
I love the
Do you
match.
like the ending? Do you like the ending?
I think it would okay. People will complain about it because it's John Cena, but that's why you build up heels.
Yes.
They can't last forever. Like if okay,
Well, Miz
okay,
did.
some of them can last forever, but like if it's a Ford heel that
Yeah.
is meant to be toppled by, I guess, the American hero,
Superman. Sure.
yeah, yes, by the star of Fast and the Furious, then you okay because this didn't feel like a 2015 WWE match. This felt like a 1986 WWF WrestleMania main event
Yes.
between Hogan and somebody else. This was a
Superman.
Hogan match.
Yes.
This was a Hogan match, which is funny because Hogan was in the back for this,
Yes, he was. Yeah,
and
that's pretty ironic.
and people complain that it quote unquote it buried Rusev, but to be honest, he looked like a star during all this.
Did. Oh, he came out of a
Now,
goddamn tank.
okay, the entrance felt fantastic.
That was great.
I was like, Rocky Four, my God, you've upgraded,
the,
but
the, the only issue I have is that he's still pretending to be Russian.
he's Bulgarian.
I know, but he's pretending to be Russian here.
Yes, he's not Ivan Drago, Now, the American video package that they played. Now, see, this one I can give you spots.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down some stuff for this one.
Oh, that's good.
Now, the American video package they had for this,
Yeah,
was fantastic. It was very good. I will say that. I'm not like a nationalist kind of person,
me neither.
but damn it, I felt proud to be an American after
God,
watching this video.
I saluted
I was just
the thing.
now. It immediately got brought down when the smart marks in the crowd were like boo,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my God, shut up. This is the perfect. Okay, I had to watch this match on mute
mm-hmm.
because I was going to take it for what I saw it as. And that was a pretty good match. It was ticked all the right boxes for me.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth. Rusev getting his heat in. There's one spot that I want you to get to because it made me mark out when I saw it because I forgot that Cena even did it.
I might get to it. Let's read the notes. Are you ready to read some notes?
Yes.
All right, let's read some notes.
Skittles.
Cena goes for a pin early, but Rusev kicks out. Rusev does a flying kick and goes for a pin, but John Cena kicked out. Suplex on Cena, but he kicked out. Splash in the corner and a cannonball into the corner. Cena does his comeback to boos, which is kind of interesting. Rusev tries for a superplex, but Cena hits the avalanche leg drop. Super kick to Cena. Went for the accolade, but Cena got out. Then gets a kick to the face, which is pretty brutal. Mm-hmm. Tornado DDT into a false finish. Alabama slammer to Cena. Tries for the accolade once more, but turns into the STF. Rusev breaks out and then does a flying headbutt from the top rope. Cena broke the accolade. Rusev ran into Lana. Cena hoisted him up for the AA. Pins and wins.
Okay.
I don't know if I got to it.
First of all, the flying headbutt, fantastic. But let's not forget. Okay, because I saw this and legitimately I caused such a noise And my dad, who was in the house at the time, went, "Are you okay?"
Are you all right?
And I had to rewind it. And he was like, "What the hell?" But okay, John Cena in this match. So like Rusev clothesline, missed the clothesline. John Cena hits a springboard stunner.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he did.
He hit a springboard stunner, and the WrestleMania crowd did not know what to make of it because half of them were like, like they were nutting all over the place. But then everybody, like half the other people were like, "What the fuck is that?"
What the heck?
Yeah, like, and me personally, I was like, "Well, shit, good job, John. That was pretty good. Good job." And I forgot that he even did that because they put it in the 2K game.
Yeah.
And that was my finisher in the 2K game. So I was like, ah. But I think Cena winning, I mean, you weren't going to send the fans home with like the Russian winning the big fight, were you?
I would have.
Okay. I know you would have. I know you would have.
Because I'm a fucking dick.
I love Rusev.
I
love
Rusev.
Miro, Rusev, whatever you want to call him.
Alexander Rusev.
Oh my God, you brought back up some deep shit.
Go back
Alexander
to NXT, baby.
Rusev. Woo. That's like Antonio Cesaro, Big E Langston.
Yeah. Buddy
Elias
Murphy.
Sampson. Elias Sampson.
Matt Riddle.
That one hurts.
That one does hurt.
But great match.
Andrade Cien Almas, sorry.
Oh,
that's a
feel.
Yeah.
God bless Andrade, bless him, bro. But this match had a very old school feel, and I like the old school like NWA house show territory style of let's get our shit in, brother, and then go home.
Yeah.
But Cena and Rusev, pretty good match. What's your rating? I want to hear yours first.
I gave it a 6 out of 10. Cena wins a lull.
I actually liked it a lot. I want to give it probably a 7.5. Mainly because I can see where they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know like Cena won too much.
Especially in his era. He won a lot.
Okay. From 2005 to like 2016, big match Johnny Longarms won his matches too much. He beat everybody they put in front of him. He beat Khali and Umaga and RVD. He beat all the good people.
Yeah.
They screwed Umaga especially, but that's a different story from the time. But I understand why they made this decision. Mm-hmm. Because this was a mainstream kind of crowd. They booed Rusev. They wanted John Cena to win. And plus, from this came the open challenge.
Yes.
Which is why I tuned into Raw back then was to see the open challenge. I was like, because when you're a stupid young kid, you're like, is Will Ospreay gonna answer the challenge? No, he's not.
No. Is Snoop Dogg gonna answer? Is Snoop Dogg gonna answer the challenge?
I want New Jack. But
let's kill people.
I'm waiting.
I'll stab him in the back 5 times with the box cutter.
Tony Khan, you know what to do, baby. But seriously, Cena in this match was pretty good. Springboard stunner popped me big. Just wow. And Rusev, I didn't think it hurt Rusev. It's just what they did after with him hurt him.
Yeah. But out of this comes Rusev Day eventually. So.
Oh yeah, and after that came his release. And
let's not talk about that.
Oh no, that's a different story.
That's for a different time.
I am still pissed about it.
We all are. All right, let's move on. Stephanie and Triple H come out and tell us that they own all of us for some reason. And then The Rock comes out, and then Stephanie gets her arm almost snapped by Ronda Rousey.
All right. I have some
What did you
notes
think
for
about this? Here we go. I'm ready. Let's do it.
So, first of all, you know how I am, right? I was like, okay, what are they doing? Well,
Here we go.
Why are they out here? They're going to do a heel turn, aren't they, midway through? They're like, Stephanie's like, you guys broke this attendance record at 76,000 people, allegedly. And
Allegedly.
Triple H is like, I beat everybody they put in front of me.
Buried them all.
I buried Booker. I buried Van Dam. I unmasked Kane. I just killed Sting.
Did you see that? I just murdered him.
It's like WrestleMania 20. That's a dark joke. But they're just talking shit. Yeah. Look. I'm sorry, but we have to do it at least once. The flying headbutt in the last match was already enough, but we had to do it. Now look.
Yeah.
Now see then. Fucking Rocky Maivia comes out. Rocky Maivia comes out and he's all like, "Hey, don't disrespect the people, brother. You know, this is my hometown. I was born here, allegedly, and this is the Rock's crowd." And then Stephanie, allegedly, this is the Rock's crowd, and Stephanie then says, what she thinks she's being cutting edge. She's like, "The High Chief Peter Maivia, Rocky Johnson, we made them." Oh, and Rock's like, "Shut up, bitch." And then Stephanie's like, "Get the hell out of my ring," after The Rock says, "You know, you came from Vince McMahon's Johnson." Which, stop talking about Vince McMahon's dong meat. I don't want to hear about that. Well, then The Rock walks out of the ring. He's like, "Well, I'm going to go shoot Fast and Furious 75. Let's go to space."
75.
But then he's like, no. Then he walks over. The camera picks up future NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler. And then it pans over to Ronda Rousey wearing a Vegeta shirt.
Yeah. The over 9,000 meme.
Yes, and then she gets in the ring, and Stephanie's like, "It's Ronda Rousey. Baddest woman on the planet," allegedly. And, okay, because it wouldn't be long after this that Holly Holmes would show the world what it was all about. But anyway, so then she flips Triple H.
Yep.
Which, okay, that's
impressive.
We would see that again. Then she pretty much teases the audience that she's going to fucking kill Stephanie, which I would have loved to see, because
we all would have at that time.
Okay, it's not like personal, because Stephanie is a wonderful woman.
Sure.
But
allegedly.
Yes. All of this is allegedly. We don't know what the fuck happened at this.
That's right. We don't know.
But then it's like, I'm just gonna let her go. It's like, Rhonda, listen, I love you, but there's some box office to be made here.
Yes.
Well, then The Rock's all like, "Oh, it's millions and the Tooth Fairy." Then he just walks out, and that's the segment. It was a funny segment because The Rock was just,
It took a long time. It
was too long. I mean, you could just cut the meat and potatoes out.
Yeah.
Because seeing Rocky Maivia was always good to see. Nation, and never forget the Nation of Domination.
Never do.
But Ronda was cool to see. I remember back in the day being like, "Oh, she's gonna join." She didn't. Not
Into like
not not
3
not
years
yet.
later.
Not yet.
Yeah,
That was later.
not yet.
She
And
shook the
not
bed then,
now
and you know,
because she's pregnant. So good, Rhonda.
she's preggers. You know, congratulations to Ronda
Good
Rousey.
job.
Um, you carried Nia Jax to a decent match, and now you're gonna carry this child. Good luck.
To a decent match as
Um,
well. Good job.
yeah, a decent. Oh yeah, it's gonna be okay. But it was a pretty fun segment. It was a good way
Yep,
to
I
get the
agree.
crowd riled up again. You know, because after the Cena Rusev match, they were fucking pissed off.
What is your rating for this segment?
As a segment, for only because of the line about you came from Vince McMahon's Johnson,
Yeah.
it gets an 8 because that's just funny. And that's funny as hell. And the other 2 points are taken off because Steph and Triple H don't know which side to play here.
Yeah.
Just pick a side.
Yeah. Just be heel or be a face. Do one.
Just pick a side. It's just.
I gave it a 9 out of 10. For The Rock, obviously, because The Rock is hilarious, and Ronda actually giving Stephanie what's what, which she really needed at this time, and probably still needs today.
I mean, yeah, I'd say so.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, the next match pisses me off. If it's the one I'm thinking of, is it?
Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Listen, you know that I love Bray Wyatt.
Yes, we all do.
And you know that we love The Undertaker.
Of course.
In theory, you'd think that this match would have worked.
You would think so.
Here's the problem. The streak was already broken.
Yes.
This was when Taker lost his direction pretty much. He was fighting anybody that he could.
Yes.
And we all knew that Bray Wyatt was not going to win this match because Taker needs to get his win back.
Yep.
After he lost. The fucking streak was broken.
Mm-hmm.
And Bray had the cool entrance. It was a bit generic, but it showed off his character pretty well. He looked really cool here too. This is like prime era Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-Fiend.
Yes.
And Taker was Taker.
Yep.
He did the Taker thing. The only thing I wished he would have done was appeared in the previous segment and went, "Where to, Stephanie?" But that's just me. This match was. See, I broke him. I broke him, folks. I know what makes him laugh. And this match was. This match was fine. To be honest, compared to some of the other matches, I couldn't place it. I couldn't place it, which for both men is sad, but at the same time, how can you follow? I mean, it was a cool match. It was just, I can't remember a single spot from it, so I need you to guide me through this.
All right, let's read some notes.
Yes.
Yeah. Undertaker returns after losing the streak to Lesnar. Bray Wyatt gets laid out early. Taker hits old school. Big clothesline to Taker. Undertaker methodical in his pace. Bray picks up the pace by striking him multiple times. Splash in the corner on Taker. Wyatt smashed Taker's head into the pole. Hell's Gate applied. Bray gets out. Uranagi then a senton to Taker. Taker's getting a lot of really beaten up in this match. Sets up for a Sister Abigail, but Taker delivers a chokeslam out of nowhere. Tombstone to Wyatt, but Bray kicks out. Bray hits Sister Abigail and pins Undertaker, but he kicks out. Taker reversed Sister Abigail into a tombstone, pins, and wins.
now that you say all that, it all came back to me,
Mhm.
and I was enthralled with this match. I
That's a
think
good
at
match.
the time I was tired, but like looking back on it now, it was like, oh wow, they let Bray Wyatt get like so much offense in,
They did, yeah.
and people complained for years about Bray Wyatt not being as over as he should, but I think in this case they were wrong. He looked good compared to Taker.
I agree. Yeah.
Taker let him get his shit in, you know, and
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt's clotheslines are fantastic too, but
Hmm.
this was a pretty fun match. I dug it.
What's your rating?
I'd probably give it a 8 out of 10. It was pretty entertaining, like through and through. It was it was like old school Taker.
Yeah.
You know?
We're actually gonna be the same on here. I'm also gonna give it 8 out of 10. I said Taker wins, but I really feel like Bray should have won. Still great though.
Oh, okay. Look, to be honest, Takers are at like WrestleManias. Like all of this up to his retirement should have been putting other stars over,
Right.
and maybe not in like jobs, but
Mm.
like really just really good matches.
Like
It wouldn't
the
have
thing
hurt Taker
is,
at all.
right. The thing is, they kept trying to compare Bray Wyatt to Undertaker like throughout this entire
I know.
build, and they don't like it's not the same. But Bray Wyatt does kind of strike fear in people, like the way that he looks and the kind of
In a way,
backwards, yeah, kind of
okay,
swamp person kind of thing.
they're like two different kinds of creepy. Bray Wyatt
Yes,
to me was always creepy because he felt like he could be anybody.
yes,
And I know people who are just like Bray Wyatt, who are kind of creepy and who kind of say these things that are so like really preposterous
Mm.
and all that. And Bray struck fear into me as a young boy because I once had a dream where the Wyatt family kidnapped me. That was a fun dream.
I bet.
Now Taker was always scary,
Yeah,
especially
but he's supposed to be dead,
a younger
right?
kid. Okay, like he's dead, but
He's dead.
also it's the fact that just his look,
Yeah,
simple yet effective, and everything about him is just fantastic. And this match was really fun too. It was such a
I
fun
agree.
callback to all Taker's previous Mania matches. It got Bray Wyatt some rub,
Hmm.
and the only time you can really compare the two is probably today
Yes,
because of the Fiend.
yes.
And now people say that the Fiend is quote unquote, ruined. No, it's a story. Wait to
Yeah,
see how it all uh, unfolds. But also, I mean, just fun match.
yeah.
Was entertained thoroughly by it, and it was just a good time.
Are you ready to get to the main event?
Yes, yes, I am.
The main event of WrestleMania 31. Brock. I'm sorry. The reigning, defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar,
Heyman
versus
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns for the
Okay,
WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
first of all,
Mm.
I don't care what anybody says. The Brock Lesnar era like where he won it at SummerSlam 2014 until recently with like Drew, where he was like the all-conquering champion.
Yeah.
I always felt like it was a callback to guys like Bruno Sammartino and Billy Graham and Bob Backlund. Like these long reigning champions, these like final bosses. Because whenever Brock would appear, it's like, oh shit, here we go. And it's the same case here. Brock here felt like $1,000,000.
Yes.
He looked like the real deal. He acted like the real deal. He was a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, because in this time frame, I saw Brock Lesnar live.
Okay.
Night of Champions 2014, and he felt like a big deal. That's all that anybody would talk about was Brock Lesnar.
Right.
And this was a really good match.
I agree.
Fantastic match. It was different feeling from the rest.
Yes.
Had this aura about it.
I think this is the most notes I wrote for a match on this show.
I want to hear them.
Want to hear them now, or do you want to keep?
Okay. The other thing I'll say about this match.
Yeah.
It is clear who the crowd favors.
Yes.
Because this is during the Roman Reigns mega push in the first instance of it. And the crowd, okay, I'll say this, they botched Roman big time.
Yes.
In this era. They did all the wrong things at all the wrong times. Because, God, especially during like Daniel Bryan's era.
Yeah.
You take that away from us. But this, to me, it was an old school type of match. That's what it was. It felt like an old WWF championship match from MSG.
David and Goliath.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it told a fantastic story throughout. And of course, there's the main event swerve that I want you to get to in the notes, but that ultimately made the match so much better.
I agree.
And
after I give you my notes, of course, after I give you my notes, I will tell you how I felt at the end of this match. Okay?
Me too.
So, let's read some notes. Lesnar takes control early and Lesnar bleeds early. German suplex, back suplex, German suplex, knee to the gut. Roman catches Brock, kicks him in the face a couple times, but gets clotheslined to the floor. Roman gets thrown to the floor. F5. F5. A barrage of suplexes and another F5. Lesnar throws Roman out of the ring. And of course, Seth Rollins cashes in. Runs down the ramp. Curb stomp to Lesnar. Rollins goes for number 2, but Brock picks him up. Roman spears Lesnar. Rollins curb stomps Roman. Pins and wins to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion and the heist of the century.
Michael Cole's greatest call right here was heist of the century. And this was a fantastic contest between first Roman and Brock. The blood always helps.
Yes.
Blood should be safe for the main event anyway.
Yes.
But
or like a co-main event.
Or co-main event. But like to me, blood means
always
a
a title match.
Oh
always
yes,
a title
like
match. Yes.
I like a kind of like an example to sidebar is you would see this a lot in the old NWA territory. Jim Crockett. They only brought that blood out for the main event angle.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty always got colored by the Horsemen, and that added. And this match felt the same. It was it made Brock more human that he can bleed.
Which means he might be able to get beaten.
Yeah, Roman might have a chance here.
Yeah.
And of course, my reaction to the cash in as a child, I will never forget it because my mother was sitting beside me because my dad had went to bed, because he's my dad, and my mom was like, "Wow, this is a really intense match." Then the music starts playing, I'm like, "Oh shit, is that Seth Rollins?" And here he comes running down. He's chugging it. He is just legging it.
He is going for it, man.
And he hits the curb stomp. He gets the pin. New champion. Just like that.
Yeah, like nothing.
That was the perfect way to end this match and end WrestleMania. Because it was a shock ending. It had never been done before. And it would, that's the future. WWE will get bashed all the time for not pushing the future, but they did there.
They did.
That was the right call. And Rollins holding the belt up in the pyro. Fantastic. Now, I'll never forget that watching it back. And watching it back was so much fun, too.
Oh, yeah.
And the iconic Suplex City line.
Suplex City, bitch!
Yeah, that was a great line by Brock. And it was just just wow.
What is your rating for this match?
10. 10, because it's the perfect main event match. It gets the heel over in a big way. Although he's a controversial face, Reigns got some moments to shine. And then the twist with Rollins coming in and just stealing it. It was perfect. Perfect main event match, and it was just fantastic. So a 10. It's fantastic.
I feel like all of us would agree on this, and I know me and you agree on this. I also gave it a 10 out of 10. I said right man won. For all the things you said, I love Seth Rollins. I've always been a Seth Rollins mark ever since I started watching wrestling.
He's pretty much like the modern standard.
Yeah.
He's and to everybody who followed him back in Ring of Honor,
as Tyler Black,
it's kind of surreal to see where he came from. Seeing him in Ring of Honor hanging people from the ceiling to winning the championship, and it was an very emotional night. But I just think it was a fantastic way to end the show with the future with the belt. The only thing. Oh yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
In my opinion, what would have made it better is if. Actually, you know what? No, nothing could have made it better. It was perfect. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, my opinion too. So what? As a letter grade, what would you give the show? The entire show.
This show is, I'd say like a B-.
B-?
Because the high points were very high. They were very, very good.
Yes.
They were on their game here. Because the high points, the main event, and Cena and Rusev, Wyatt and Taker was pretty good. Sting and Triple H, even though the wrong man won. But there are some cons that just drug it fucking down.
Yeah.
The Battle Royal. Actually, that was the pre-show. But
the pre-show.
Well, that still kind of bled into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Bella's drug it down for me. They just drug the show to a halt. the Triple H Stephanie segment drug it down, minus The Rock.
Right.
The commentary throughout the night was annoying.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Because it was all about how it's just differing circumstance, but it was usually Michael Cole going, oh, this is historic. No,
Yeah.
it's really not. I'm tired tonight. I don't know why, but it's a B minus. It's all things considered one of their better WrestleManias.
Yes.
That's all I can really say.
We're really gonna differ here. I gave it a solid A.
That's understandable.
I agree there are some really low points on this show. The Stephanie, Triple H, Rock, Ronda Rousey segment really dragged on too long. The Undertaker Bray Wyatt match, I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I liked it. I liked the match. I think the story was just kind of wrong for that. Obviously, the John Cena match, even back then, I was not a huge John Cena fan. And, Cena wins, lol. I know it's kind of a joke, but it happened a lot. And when you see that, when you watch Raw every week and he just beats all these people, it gets annoying. It gets annoying after a while.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, solid A from me. That's all I really have. Next week. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I know this is your favorite Mania.
It is. Yeah. Very, very special place in my heart.
To kind of to trade off, I have two favorite Manias.
Yeah.
Mania 10.
Mm-hmm.
I say Mania 23.
Okay.
With Cena and Michaels.
Right.
But this is also really good. This is one of their better modern WrestleManias.
Yes.
And it was really fun to watch back. It was a thrill. But what is next week? I want to know.
So next week is Money in the Bank 2011. Obviously, you know what that is. In the main event, CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
One of the most polarizing main events ever.
Yes. We will have, so I'm hoping you will be on that show.
Of course.
We will be having
show.
Right, yeah. We will be having a special guest since you are no longer a special guest, you're now a co-host of this show. We'll be having Logan Price, host of the Logan Price Show, on our show, reviewing all comers next week.
That is now, folks. If you don't know who that is a good brother. That's a good brother.
That's right.
He's a great guy.
He is
fantastic guy.
He is. So make sure you guys subscribe to this podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Jake, is there anything you want to shout out before I continue with the plugging?
Anything?
Instagram or anything? Yeah, anything at all. Go ahead.
Well, my Instagram, I believe, is just Jake Howell _1.
I think I still. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Haven't been active on it in a little bit because I'm working on a big project, but I I would say also subscribe to, because I'm doing a YouTube show coming soon called The Howell Tapes. I'll make a post on the Instagram about it later. It's a backstory. So when it's out, it's out.
Okay.
That's all.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jared Weathers Official. Twitch, I follow my Twitch, Jared Weathers Official on that as well. Jared Weathers YT on Instagram. Jared Weathers O on Twitter, even though I don't really use Twitter much. I have it, so if you want to follow me, I guess go ahead and do that.
Hey, Twitter world.
Mayhem's coming back. We're coming back, guys. All right. June 12th, officially, we'll be having our first Supercard event. Kill the Supercard, KTS. I'm excited, man. I've been wanting to do this show for a long time. But listen, okay? Subscribe to SVBW. Subscribe to SVBW.
Okay, yes. Listen. Those guys are some of the hardest working guys in that whole community, and they have the world at their fingertips. They have the world, they can do so much. And they have the show out called Uprise. That's a bombshell of an event.
Yep.
And it's one of the most surreal shows I've seen in a while.
Watch Chaos number 7. That one's really good.
Yes, indeed. Watch all their shit.
Yeah. Watch all of it, but especially Chaos number 7. Watch that first.
And give them some support. Give them some love. They're all good guys. They're all good fellas. We'll have Logan on here.
Yeah.
And on all that. Just give them a follow, man. They're really good guys. They're funny as hell.
SVBW Wrestling, I think, on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think, what is it? Southwestern Virginia Backyard Wrestling on Facebook as well.
Southwest Virginia Backyard Wrestling.
Yes. Yep. That's the Facebook page.
Oh, yes.
Yes. That's all I have. Is there anything else you want to say?
Good vibes to everybody. It's crazy times. Wrestling is a uniter, except when it's not. And people, but love what you want to love. If you like flippy wrestling and you like high spots, like the high spots, have a good time with it. If you like old school mat wrestling, dig in, brother. There's plenty of that out there. And if you if you just like the art of professional wrestling, we all do. So
Jake.
Yes.
When we get off here, there's something I want to talk with you about really quickly, and then I gotta go eat. All right. So, everybody listening to this, thank you for listening to this. Follow on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. We love you guys. For Jake Howell, I'm Jared Weathers. Please just remember this one thing, okay? I love you.